Hi, I'm Will Anderson and welcome to the Gruen Transfer, where we take a scalpel to ads to find out what's inside them. To help us with the task, please welcome four of the industry's most forensic minds. First, our regular panellists from George Patterson Y&R, Russell Howcroft.
Hi, Will.
And from Leo Burnett, Todd Sampson. Making a return to the panel tonight, Cummins Nitro Senior Creative Dee Madigan. And please welcome a Gruen first-timer, Saatchi & Saatchi Head of Strategy, Bram Williams. We'll get down to business in a minute, but first, a bit of fun. A segment we call What's Wrong with This Ad? Here's a recent effort for a well-known dog food that we think has a serious flaw.
When you're laughing, the sun comes smiling through.
80% of dogs have dental problems, so Pedigree's developed specially shaped dental kibble to reduce tartar and keep your dog smiling.
Did you see the teeth on those puppies? Who have they been crossbreeding them with? Larry Emder? What's wrong with that ad, Dee?
I was hoping you weren't going to go to me first.
What's wrong with that ad, Russell?
Well, the ad's about dental problems and none of their teeth look that bad.
And they do have good teeth. They have teeth better than most British people I've met. Dee, what's wrong with that ad?
It's just strange. Dogs don't smile. I just think it's weird.
It is.
Who cares if dogs have dental issues?
All right. Todd?
Who cares if dogs have dental issues?
There's surely a copyright problem here. You can't make kibble in the shape of the ABC logo and expect us to take it lying down. It's time for How Do You Sell? Tonight, four-wheel drives. With global warming in every news bulletin, you'd think flogging four-wheel drives would be a tricky proposition. But in the last 15 years, sales in this category have gone up 400%. 1 in every 5 cars now sold in Australia is a four-wheel drive. Why are we doing this? Let's look at the ways ads work to convince us, starting with this one.
A 6-speed auto on the all-wheel drive, dynamic stability control, and AccuTrack for car-like handling.
Nice read. Yep.
Targeting the lucrative butch lesbian mum market.
This is playing on the notion of the car as a bit of a status symbol. So all these mums looking around, and it's also highlighting the major issue in the category, which is its size. So everybody knows there's this anti-four-wheel drive community here, and they're so sensitive about it now that the manufacturers have actually started creating four-wheel drives that look more like cars. Yeah. And in shooting some of the cars, actually, the manufacturers have been known to load bags of cement inside them to lower the suspension, to have them look more like cars than to look like big four-wheel drives. And that ad's touching on that a bit in the size and unwieldy.
It is, and the interesting thing about that ad is the whole message there is you want your four-wheel drive to drive like a car. I've got a pretty simple solution to that. If you want a four-wheel drive that drives like a car, buy a bloody car. It's almost like, you know, for men, getting into a sports car is kind of the midlife crisis choice. And almost the SUV, in a way, has become the kind of midlife crisis choice for women. It kind of, in a sense, represents all the things perhaps that they wish their marriages were but maybe aren't, you know, safe, secure, sturdy, big, you know, those kinds of things.
So you're saying it's a woman's choice, so it shouldn't be fluffy dice hanging from the... It should be her husband's balls.
Yeah, quite possibly.
It's more about selling it as the family car. In effect, it's the station wagon. Yeah. It's this century station wagon. And you can see in those ads there aren't really any four-wheel drive cues in that commercial. All the cues are sedan. Should they have
should they get rid of the blokey names then? Because they're already called bloke. You think like the Territory or the Outlander. Should they have women like names like they should be called the Ford, you know, Pilates or the Toyota. The Toyota. Let's talk about our feelings.